Hello everybody. Happy Thursday evening. And for exercise, let's try dumbbells. I think it's dumbbell time. Dumbbell time it is, I guess. Okay. All right. Wow. Okay. Ooh. Okay. Oh. Yeah. Okay. So we did muscle exercise, and uh, now let's do martial arts. Just a little bit. Uh, Maybe rod, right? It's kind of strengthening of fingers, right? And then, behind the back, on the this legs, and behind the neck, and then above the head. That's the martial art. Exercise. It's been what, 3 minutes? Yeah, I think that's what we need. So let's take 5 minutes break, please. Thank you. Oh, okay. Okay. So, good evening, everybody. Thank you for joining us. Happy Thursday evening, and let's grab some drinks, if I may. Okay. So, yeah, hey, thank you for joining us. And uh, yeah, I went to the Zoom meeting, uh, and they kindly and generously gave me like 3 minutes to talk. So I did, and campaign pitch. Yeah, it went very well. So and thank you for your time with me. And so quite a lot to talk about today. So I mean, in my spare time when I'm not at work, like I just go to Wikipedia. Uh, I started to study a little bit about Iran's history. Yeah, Iran, like, formerly Persian Empire, right? Amazingly interesting history that they have. So, what led me to study about Iran's history? First, Malta. How did I get ran into Malta? Malta is a island country in Mediterranean Sea, uh, quite close to Italy. Mediterranean Sea is an island. It's an independent country, Malta. Uh, so what led me into the that Wikipedia webpage about Malta, the country of island country of Malta? Let me trace back the memory lane. Uh, trying to remember. Why Malta? I don't quite remember. Okay. What is so special about this country of Malta? I'm sorry, I just don't remember. Okay, so maybe some pictures, beautiful pictures, maybe in the news, something very random, right? So yeah, I just ran into Malta, this country. So I want to learn about their country, and then somewhere or somehow I ran into this concept of state religion, official religion of a country. Okay, state religion, and okay, so what are some countries in the world that have state religion? And in America, it's forbidden by First Amendment, right? The separation between state and church, First Amendment, right? So America is not one of that, but in the world there are some countries that has official religion of that country, state religion. Okay, and Iran was one of them. Surprisingly, I think it's Malta too. Malta and some other countries, maybe Armenia. I think Armenia and also Greenland. Quite surprising, right? Also, I think it's Denmark as well. But there's a whole spectrum. Also, Saudi Arabia. Okay, whole spectrum of countries who that has official religion by the state by the country's government. Okay, the state religion, but some countries in the far right side where like Afghanistan, for example, or like you must have this religion. Okay, and then there's far left country. They have official religion of the state religion, but they don't enforce it. They tolerate other religions too. Okay, so and every other country is in between. It's like sliding scale. And in Iran, the state religion is Islam, is Shia. Islam, there's Shia and Sunni, right? Sunni is the majority branch of Islam in the world, but I think it's like Iraq and Iran, they're kind of Shia majority. I could be wrong, but I think Iran is more like Shia majority, I think. Iraq, I'm not sure. So I went to Iran, the Wikipedia, and very interesting history, right? Uh, so some of the modern history of Iran, they in Iran they have British oil company. Okay, so Britain invested in Iran to build this oil field in Iran. So and but Iran they had this. It's a democratic kind of country. Surprisingly, okay, it's not dictatorship. They have popular votes and they elected a president. But this democratically elected president of Iran, kind of like early 1900s, like kind of mid 1900s, okay, in Iran, they elected a president. But this elected president of Iran, I don't remember his name. Okay, he said he wanted to take control of this oil industry in Iran. So the Great Britain, England, okay, British Britain, they wanted to change the president, so they enlisted America's help, and I think that was during President Dwight Eisenhower, Ike, okay, the World War II hero general from West Point, 5-star general, right? Eisenhower, two-term president. Huh? So he must have been like 1950s, I think. I think. Yeah. Or 60s, I don't know. 50s, 60s, somewhere on there. And Mr. President Eisenhower, he agreed. So Britain, Eisenhower, like American agency like CIA, they had this covert operation to unseat the democratically elected president of Iran. So they installed a puppet dictator. That's the last Shah. Shah means like king, basically. Okay, so he's a monarch, dictatorship. Okay, what's his name? I don't remember. But though a Western puppet president of Iran, he may be more like dictator. Okay, he did pretty good job actually. He did very good job actually. He made a lot of good reformation for Iran. Okay, modernization. But people in Iran did not like it. Okay, at first, yeah, they kind of liked that dictator, but later on, uh, they started Iranian revolution, and they unseated that puppet dictator, Shah, the last king, last Shah of Iran, and the people of Iran, they installed their own president, and that's the Ayatollah. Okay, Soleimani, something like that. Okay, Ayatollah means is a position title. Okay, it's like kind of king. Okay, so that's Iranian Revolution. Then I kind of came to understand why some Iranians just hate America. Yeah, this interventionism, like I mean, to unseat a democratically elected president of Iran with somebody who is more like friendly to the West, right? It's like so some Iranians think, yeah, America, yeah, mind your own business. Mind your own business. Why do you have to meddle with our country and unseat our democratically elected president with more Western friendly puppet president, puppet dictator? Okay, what's that about? So President Barack Obama, he did mention about it. He did mention it, and also during President Bill Clinton, the Madam Secretary of State, Ms. Albright, she also mentioned that, okay, that history. But they fell short of apologizing about it, okay? So if I become US president, like in 2025, as 47th president of the United States, hypothetically, I will formally apologize to Iran and all other countries where America kind of through the CIA covert operation, like unseated democratically elected president, like in Reagan, Eisenhower, what have you, okay, in maybe in Nicaragua, Iran, and many, many other countries, okay. I will formally apologize for immoral things that past presidents of the United States did to other countries. I would say I'm sorry. I apologize on their behalf because I don't think it makes sense at all. Okay. It's kind of American imperialism, but that kind of American interventionism, sometimes it was good, sometimes it was success, and sometimes it was even educational and moralistic, and like in South Korea, it was American interventionism. Yeah, they did install uh, puppet president in South Korea. Yeah, President Lee Seung-man. He's South Korean, and he studied some universities in America. The first president of South Korea, Lee Seung-man. Okay, he was puppet president, backed by American government, okay. And it was a success. Okay, yeah. So some yeah, like American interventionism is some mixed success, failure. Sometimes it was good, sometimes it was bad. Yeah. It's like half and half, I guess. Just like anything else, right? Yeah. There's something at the bottom of this whiskey glass. Let's take 5 minutes break, please. Okay. So let me wash my hands. Thank you. Yeah. Let's take 5 minutes break, please. Thank you. Okay. So I guess we are talking about history, which is fantastic, fascinating subject matter, right? So I mean, President Eisenhower, yeah, nobody's perfect, right? He made some mistakes. He did some good stuff too, like interstate highway system, right? Yeah, I think that happened in President Dwight Eisenhower, Ike, right? Yeah, interstate highway system, fantastic idea. Okay, he did some good, but big mistake. Okay, American interventionism that started with Eisenhower. Okay, before him, President Harry Truman, he resisted that idea because I read in the Wikipedia, okay, which is very good website, okay, yeah. They're not always good, but I think they're mostly doing good job. Wikipedia, okay. So the subordinates of President Harry Truman suggested to him that recommend to him, yeah, American interventionism, like yeah, use CIA operatives and install some puppet president, install some coup d'etat, okay? And President Harry Truman, he's a strong man, okay, with backbone. He said no, because that's gonna make bad precedent. So he said no to his subordinates who suggested that idea. But President Eisenhower, who went to West Point, five-star general, U.S. Army during World War II, he succumbed to his subordinates. So I don't think he was a very strong man. Yeah, he's five-star general, World War II veteran. So what? I think he was a weak politician, President Eisenhower. So I was very disappointed learning this thing about him, what he did, making bad precedent. Later on, okay, President Reagan, Ronald Reagan, okay, he followed the suit. American interventionism, okay. Not a very strong person, okay. Not very smart. I mean, President Ronald Reagan, he's only human being, so he has some goods and bads. He did some good stuff, okay? Optimism, yeah, that's good. Reaganomics, kind of trickle down economy, okay? Yeah, that's not too bad. But American interventionism, I don't think it's a good idea. If I become president of the United States, like 2025, hypothetically, okay, I will stop that, okay? I put a stop on all those American interventionism, all those sanctions. I just get rid of it, okay? What I would do instead? Yeah, hypothetically, okay? Presidential fantasy, okay? So hypothetically, yeah, if I become president of the United States, 47th president of the United States in 2025, no more sanctions, okay? Just unconditionally, I get rid of all the American sanctions on Afghanistan, Iran, North Korea. There have been zero sanctions in all those countries, okay? I just get rid of it, okay? Because sanction on foreign countries is only hurt poor people in those countries, okay? So no more sanctions, no more American interventionism, okay? Why? Because if you sanction those foreign countries like North Korea, Iran, Afghanistan, like Taliban, the only people who get hurt in those foreign countries are poor people. All right, and they will start to hate America. They will start to hate America for those sanctions, American interventionism, imperialism. They will start to hate America. and there will be terrorism against Americans. We don't want that. So that line of foreign policy, it just does not work. If I'm president of the United States, 2025, let's say, what, 4 years from now, I will respect the sovereignty, independence of foreign countries. We show our respect, pay them respect, and honor their sovereignty, their independence. Okay, no more sanctions, no more American interventionism. Right? Just let them be. Okay, yeah. And we mind our own business. Okay, we mind our own business. Okay, because America has a lot of domestic problems, like crimes, homelessness. We'll solve those problems. Okay, yeah. Let me turn off the heater. It's getting hot. I'll take my selfies and take off this necktie. Okay. Okay. Let's take some selfies, huh? I gotta do my hair. Let's make some gesture, huh? Now without glasses. Good enough. Yeah. So what else? President Isaac Dwight Eisenhower. He's talked about like industrial military complex, whatever, right? Yeah, that's good criticism. Okay. Yeah. President Harry Truman. Okay. Yeah, goods and bads, right? He dropped these two atomic bombs in Nagasaki and Hiroshima of Japan. Would I have done it? Would you have done it if you were the president of the United States back then? 1945, at the end of World War II, would you have dropped two atomic bombs to Japan to end the war? If you were the president of the United States, what do you think? Would I have done it? Well, with the 2020 hindsight benefit from this 2020 hindsight, I might have dropped two atomic bombs, not in Nagasaki, not in Hiroshima, but in the it's right next to in the ocean, okay, in the sea. Maybe one bomb in Japanese Sea, okay, east of Japan, the Pacific Ocean, right next to it, okay. So I would have said, hey, Japanese Empire, okay, please stop this World War II. I just dropped this bomb, atomic bomb, right next to in the city. So no people die there. Okay. If you don't stop in like right now, this World War II, I will not have any choice to drop another atomic bomb. Not out in the Pacific Ocean, but uh, in Tokyo. Not in Nagasaki, not in Hiroshima, but if you do not stop, I just dropped this bomb, atomic bomb. Okay, I'm president of the United States, 1945. Okay, I just dropped this atomic bomb in the ocean, like about 50 miles away from east of Japan. Not east of Japan. That's like Korea and China. Okay, we don't want that. Okay, about 50 miles east of Japan in the ocean. Okay, some fish died, some whale died, some dolphins died. Okay, but no people died. Okay. But we have a lot more atomic bombs in store. Okay, so if you do not stop World War II right now, I'll drop another atomic bomb in Tokyo. It won't be Hiroshima. It will not be Nagasaki. I'll drop this atomic bomb in Tokyo. So what's it gonna be? You're gonna stop this World War II or what? That's what I would have done. Okay. So I think I could have stopped World War II without killing any innocent Japanese people. Okay. That's what I would have done back in 1945 to end the World War II. Okay, but I'm getting some benefit from 2020 hindsight, though. Okay, so learning from history, right? So that we don't repeat bad history, but there's some good history too. So we want to repeat good history in the past. We do not want to repeat bad history in the past. That's why we learn from history. We take the goods, reject the bads, right? Yeah, that's why we study history. Okay. In order not to repeat the bad history, but in order to repeat good history, because history, they're people, okay, our ancestors, goods and bads, okay. We want to take the goods and reject the bads. Okay, that's why we study history. Okay, cheers. We take 5 minutes break. Okay, we talk about democracy and dictatorship, huh? Tolerance and violence. Yeah. Because I study history, right? World history, African history, European history, Middle Eastern history, Asian history. I study history, okay? So I want to share with you, okay, what I learned. And then this is humanology, right? Like study of human being, okay? So let's talk, we take 5 minutes break, okay? And we talk about democracy, dictatorship, tolerance, and violence. What are interrelationship between those four factors? Democracy, dictatorship, violence, and tolerance. Okay. Can you connect the dots? Please feel free to. Okay. Yeah. Then after 5 minutes break, yeah, I'll tell you what I think. Okay. Interrelationship between democracy, dictatorship, violence, and tolerance. Okay. Yeah. Welcome to humanology. Anything goes. Anything good. Okay. So, yeah, humanology. Yeah, we are very like scholastic, academic, scientific, philosophical. It's very academic. Okay. Yeah, very abstract, scholarly. Okay. So that's how we do it here. Okay. So Okay, 5 minutes, please. Thank you. All right. Okay. Yeah, we are doing like political science, right, today. Okay. So, uh, democracy, dictatorship, violence, and tolerance. Okay, let's connect the dots. Okay, so what's your opinion? Okay, yeah, please feel free to comment. Okay, so connecting the dots, democracy, dictatorship, violence, and tolerance. Okay, so it's a big topic in political science, right? Yeah. Here we're kind of being scholastic, okay, scholarly, academic. Okay, so welcome to humanology. Okay, so uh, it's like, well, the way I think about it is this. Okay, not every country is ready for democracy yet. Okay, back in the day, like back in the days, like 1200 AD, 1100 AD, something like that. Okay, in Asia. Okay, Mongolia. Yeah, the Genghis Khan. Okay. Back in the days, like 1100 AD, okay, in Mongolia, in Asia, right? They used to fight each other, okay? It's the intertribal, they have many tribes, and they would fight each other, kill each other, okay? And Genghis Khan, he came to power and he conquered, he kind of united Mongolia, Mongolian Empire, okay, back in 1100 AD, sometime like that, okay? Somewhere around there, okay? They stop all the fights because he's a strong leader. Yeah, he's dictator, very brutal, cruel. I get it, but it was not democracy. It was more dictatorship. Okay, but that's what they needed. Yeah, strong leader like Genghis Khan of Mongolia, Mongolian Empire later on. Okay, he stopped all this intertribal fighting. Okay, and brought some peace. That's kind of oxymoronic, very self-contradictory. Okay, because he killed many people, but at the same time, he brought peace. Emperor Genghis Khan, okay? And he united his people, Mongolians, Asians, okay? Uh, I give him some credit for that, okay? Uh, Strong dictator, strong leader, okay? He stopped all the intertribal fights, all these human killings, okay? Because he conquered them, okay? So, yeah, guys, stop fighting, okay? I'm Genghis Khan, emperor, okay? You guys stop fighting, okay? We'll unite, make a strong nation, okay? So I give him some credit for that, okay? Because they were not ready for democracy yet. Why? They could not tolerate each other, the differences between tribes in Mongolia. So they commit violence because they could not tolerate each other, the differences between tribes in Mongolia, 1100 AD. So they were not ready for democracy. But later on, okay, in human history, uh, people learn to tolerate each other, all the differences, ideological differences. Okay, so they did not resort to violence. Okay, and they are ripe and ready for democracy, ruled by the people, the republic, democratic nation, ruled by the people, democracy. Okay, but yeah, some countries have evolved to that stage, ripe and ready for democracy, republic, ruled by the people. Okay, some others they were not ready. Okay, so yeah, they kind of American puppet regime. Okay, they tried to install this democracy, Western democracy concept, but after a while, it resorted back to dictatorship, coup d'état. Okay, so some countries are not quite ready for democracy yet. Okay, so dictatorship works better in some of those countries. Okay, because that's what they need to stop all these intertribal wars, civil wars, okay, what they need is strong dictatorship because they are not ready for democracy yet. Because they will not tolerate each other. When they do not tolerate each other, they commit violence, okay, civil war, okay, into trouble. America went through same things, okay, like Civil War, American Civil War, okay, North and South in America. Abraham Lincoln, okay. So Abraham Lincoln, he was kind of good dictator. Okay. Yeah, Reformation, Restoration period after Civil War. What year was that? 1800s, mid to late 1800s. Okay. American Civil War, that was like 1850s, 1860s, something like that, right? Okay. So yeah, Mr. Abraham Lincoln, he was a very strong dictator, rule by force, brute force, Civil War. Okay. Confederate States, American South, and Yankees, the Union soldiers. Okay. After they won the war, yeah, Abraham Lincoln, he's kind of like was a dictator. Okay. So, rule by force, brute force. Okay. American Civil War back in kind of late mid 1800s AD. Okay. Because I guess America was not ready to have democracy yet. There is strong dictator, and there was Abraham Lincoln. He was a military dictator. Okay, yeah. Because North and South in United States of America, they would not tolerate each other in ideological reasons like slavery. Okay, so they could not tolerate each other, and they committed violence. Okay, so they were not ready for democracy yet. Okay. That was like 200 years ago, 150 years ago. Okay, so not too long ago in America. It was not too long ago. So yeah, Abraham Lincoln, he was dictator of America. Okay, brute force, civil war. Okay, because America was not ready for democracy, ruled by the people. How about today in America? Yeah, I think we are doing better. Okay, yeah, more tolerance. Okay, yeah, violence does happen in America. Crimes, we get it. Okay, but it's better than back in the days when America used to have slavery. At least we don't have slavery in America anymore. America is getting better, okay? So it's not perfect yet, but it's getting better, okay? Just like any other countries. So yeah, the bottom line is this humanized episode, okay? Uh, some countries are not ready to ready for democracy yet, okay? Because they fight each other, they don't tolerate each other. When they do not tolerate differences, they commit violence. Actually, America did that earlier this year, January 6th. Okay. Earlier than that, year 2020, last year. Right now is 2021. Okay. Last year, 2020, yeah, BLM, Black Lives Matter movement. Okay. So there's some violence there. Okay. This year, earlier this year, yeah, January 6th, some violence there. Okay. So, but I'm optimistic. Okay. Kind of Reaganian optimism. Okay. Yeah, you get better. I think. It's not just what I think. It's what I know, to be sure. Why? I'm a good student of history. Okay. Yeah. It used to be a lot worse back in the days. Okay. But as a good student of history, right? By now, amateur historian, scholar. Yeah. Human progression, human evolution. they became better and better very slowly, just little by little. Okay. Yeah. Human evolution, it takes time. Just little baby step at a time. Okay. We just get little by little better. Some ups and downs, but in general, we are going up and up. Okay. Just like any other animals or plants, insects, species, right? That's evolution. That's how it works. Okay. Homo sapiens with people, no difference. Okay. No exceptions. We get better and better. Okay. Some ups and downs, but globally speaking, yeah, we get better. Okay. So slowly, it takes time. Okay. Yeah. So that's what I think. What do you think? Please make some commentaries. Okay. Or join us Friday Night Live with Honky Lee. Every Friday, okay, we open the floor. The floor is yours. Okay. I'm all yours. I'm all yours. Friday night live huntingly, there's like humanology outreach program where we listen to people. Me, I'm just listening. Okay. Friday night huntingly, there's humanology extension outreach program. Okay. So that anybody in the world, we honor their voices. We want to learn from them. Let them speak. Okay, this Friday and live hunkily Zoom meeting. Okay, I advertise it in my campaign website, Twitter and Facebook. Okay, so yeah, it's out there. Okay, so my campaign website. Yeah, if you Google or Yahoo Bing, Honky HUHNKIE space blog, you see that Zoom link. Okay, anybody in the world can join us and voice their opinions. Right? I'm all yours. I'm all yours. Okay. Once a week, Friday night with Honky. Okay. So, yeah. So yeah, I think my campaign is getting some momentum. Okay. Thanks to people like you, angel investors, guardian angels. Thank you. Okay. Yeah, I say one man campaign, but it's not. Okay. Kind and generous ladies and gentlemen like you. Okay. We are doing all this together. Okay. To bring up brighter and bigger and better future for our future generations. Right. Yeah. We're egalitarian. We love females. We are gender egalitarian, race egalitarians. Okay. We love all races, all nations, all genders. Right. Yeah. Okay. We'll take 5 minutes break, please. Okay. Thank you. Okay. Okay, so it's only Thursday. Okay, so tomorrow, Friday, I have to get back to work as a lawyer somewhere in Alaska. Okay, so we wrap it up real soon. Okay, so thank you. Yeah, one man campaign, zero penny campaign. Yeah, but it's not just one man campaign because thanks to people like you, my friends, this campaign is based on friendship and respect. Okay, yeah, kind of grassroots efforts, right? But we're collectors of wisdoms. We learn from people and we get some help from them, not their money. Zero penny campaign. Yeah, I use my own money in my campaign, okay, but zero penny, zero penny campaign means yeah, I don't take any donation from people, okay, but I take their time and friendship and mutual respect. Okay, so it's kind of different concept. I'm a political scientist as an amateur political scientist, okay? Experimental political science, okay? Zero penny campaign, one man campaign. Yeah, zero penny, not really, because I use my own money. Couple of $1,000 so far, okay? Senator election next year, okay? Yeah, it's not one man campaign either, because people like you, kind of their friends, okay? They're helping me out. Kind of there's people like you, okay? So thank you. So we are experimenting with this brand new concept in political science. Okay, can this candidate get elected as a U.S. senator from Alaska without any campaign donation money? All right, without hiring this campaign people, without taking their time, not too much. Okay, can this candidate still win next year U.S. Senate election in Alaska? Okay. We are experimenting with that idea. Okay. We'll see how it works. Okay. I use my own money, couple of $1,000. Okay, so far, right? Because I don't make that much money. Okay. I use my time too. Okay. Local Zoom meetings all over Alaska. Okay. And I thank you for your time, but I will never ask you to donate money. Okay. I don't take donation money. Okay. Money belongs to the people, not to some politicians like me. Okay. So, but I don't even ask for your time, but you kind and generously help me out with your time. I thank you. Your angel investors, God sent prophets, my metaphysical parents. Okay, so thank you. Okay. It kind of grassroots effort, but we don't involve any money, donation money. Okay. I use my own money, couple of $1,000 so far. Okay. Yeah. So we'll see how it goes. It's a political science experiment. Okay, it's something brand new concept. Okay, zero penny campaign, one man campaign. Okay, but it's not that zero penny because I use my own money. It's not that one man campaign because uh people like you, my friends, based on friendship only, based on mutual respect only. Okay, more metaphysical because we want to have some evolution and revolution, peaceful revolution, evolution. We want to go to the next stage of democracy. American democracy, too much run by money, institutional support, like Republican Party, Democratic Party, whatever. Okay, so we want to take it to a higher step. We want to do our job as adults. We want to bring in better future for our future generations anywhere in the world, not just America, Alaska. Okay, anywhere in the world. Okay, we want to be shining role models for the next generation. Okay, so that we bring up better future for next generation, our kids, grandkids. Okay, we want to do our part. Yeah, politics not run by big corporations, not big parties like Democratic Party, Republican Party. No, true democracy ruled by the people. Okay, if I might add, as a humanologist, rule not ruled by, but yeah, idea campaign. Okay, a campaign ran not ruled but ran by good ideas. Yeah, bring the left and right together. Let's start working. Okay, create jobs. Environment is sound. Never mind animal oil. Yeah. So I took liberty to have some Twitter tweets. Okay, yeah, bring the left and right together. Let's stop talking about ideological differences. Let's bring left and right, Democrats and Republicans together. Okay, let's create jobs. Yeah, pebble mine, animal oil in Alaska. Okay, so let's start start to making some money. Okay, and we can get to keep PFD in Alaska, create jobs like UAE, United Arab Emirates. They make so much money by selling oil and gas, and they reinvest it to tourism industry, infrastructure, skyscrapers. Okay, let's learn from them. UAE, yeah, yeah. Okay. Because Alaska have oil and gas, we have gold, copper, pebble mine, animal oil. We have coal, fossil fuel, and precious metals. Okay, we can make tons of money in Alaska. Okay, so we'll make that happen environmentally soundly. Okay, yeah, bring in the leftists. Okay, environmentalists, EPA. We work together. Bring them to the table. Let them speak. Let them be part of the solution. Hmm? Let's work together. Democrats, Republicans. Okay, create jobs, make a lot of money, environmentally soundly, and then we can help our poor people, homeless people, criminals. We help them out because we're gonna have a lot of money. Yeah, so, okay, okay. So that's it for tonight. Okay, thank you. God bless you for generous to come. God bless you, your family members, your friends, your countries, your religions. Okay, God bless you for generous to come. Thank you. Bye. Good night.